Now that we're getting back to normal, I'm still coughing, so is Trish. Not a lot, but exercise is back. Appetites are finally back. I started eating like a pig. Not smart, but I want to go through our daily routine a little bit with you guys. I'm determined to put more beautiful visuals in these things so that it'd be entertaining in ways that other podcasts are not. After all, my big love is photography. So that's why you'll see, time lapses of sunsets and things like that and fireplaces. I love that stuff. This morning I went out, cut some wood. One of the things you'll notice about the way I stoked this fire is I use cardboard because I get so many boxes from Amazon, and I don't want to waste that, and I don't want to get a newspaper just to throw it away. So I use cardboard boxes to build kindling, and then I take my EOBs, estimate of benefits, I think is what it's called, and those are the Medicare EOBs, and I wad those up, and those form the smaller. And then I've got a medium-sized kindling, and then I've got regular pieces of wood. So you'll see all of that in this little fire preparation, which really works well. I mean, it's amazing how quickly you can build a fire if you do it right. Do it carefully, do it right. So we got a nice fire this morning, partly because Trish really has a hard time on the cold. This is a 20-degree morning. She has a hard time, and she loves a fire. So I like to see her wake up and come in here and see the fire. It's a big smile on her face. She's had some rough times lately, but you know what? She comes and goes out of them. They're intermittent. For a few days there, she was unable to kind of understand what I was telling her. I used to think that it was her hearing because it's not too good in her left ear. But it's not her hearing. It's the things I say to her have to kind of rattle around before she understands. Like, honey, take your pants down. We have to get in the shower. She looks at me. Or put your robe on. Put your robe on. And I have to say that to her a couple of times sometimes. And of course, as we all are a little bit impatient, especially when I'm trying to get her in the shower and get my shower done too, I might be a little too insistent. I said, but I'm pretty good at not getting impatient in that situation. I've learned too that I can either give her cereal, which is easy to do, or give her bacon, eggs, and hash browns in the morning. And of course, I've found a quick way to make all that using the air fryer and a hot skillet. So in the time it takes to use the air fryer to get the hash browns nice and crispy, everything else is done too. So we really have a really good breakfast together, lots of protein. And then what we do is I'll often, of course, get in the shower and get us all dressed up and ready to go. The most important part of the day is getting up and getting ready to go so that you don't sit on your butt. This is a Sunday, so part of that ritual is me sitting over there with my crossword, doing the crossword. And I usually get that done before Trish gets up so that I'm not eating up her time with my crossword. So once we get all that done, then it's time to go on over to First Watch. And in the more moderate weather, we're going to get on the scooter and go over to First Watch. But it is so damn cold out there. We went out on the scooter as a test ride. I wanted to see how well balanced it was, how wobbly it is with Trish on the back. And it is so well engineered. It just smooth as silk. It's perfect. Only trouble is it's too damn cold. My God, it's cold out there. So we were gone less than 5 minutes before we turned around and came right back. And Trish is not shy about telling me when she's cold. Even though I must have put 8 layers on her. She was like a like that kid in the Christmas Story that's bundled out to here. It doesn't make any difference if the wind is that cold. It cuts right through you. So we have to wait until the weather gets better to start using the scooter. Yeah. Now, there are several things that I want to get across. First of all, this is football season. Trish loves football. I love football. If you ask Trish, what's yak? Yards after contact. She knows immediately. That's yards after contact. Even now, she knows that. So she's a big football fan. And we love watching our favorite teams. And they're all gone now. Pittsburgh got eliminated. The Bills got eliminated. That's our favorite team, the Bills. And the Green Bay Packers. Damn, the Green Bay Packers. That was upsetting. But anyway, there's been so many close games, and the playoffs are so much fun to watch when the games are close. Can't wait for the Super Bowl. We're going to have to do something special for the Super Bowl, some kind of party, I hope. Then, along those same lines, I think I told you guys about the poor guy who came over here to buy my scooter, and he wrecked it. And fortunately, he came back with a tow truck and towed it off. I explained to him where he could get a new throttle, so he was kind of shocked at the price of the new throttle, but he knows that it's a good deal for him. It's a very good deal for him. That scooter's worth, gosh, the battery alone worth $700. He paid $350 for the scooter. Just the battery, just the lithium ion phosphate battery is worth, I think it's $700. So he got a good deal, whether he knows it or not. I just hope, and I told him, I said, please, we sat here and talked, and he explained God to me, and I explained atheism to him, and it was a very, very thoughtful and kind conversation between the two of us. He was very accepting of me, and I was very accepting of him. But we had a lot of time sitting waiting for the tow truck, and that's why we sat together. I got him some ice cream, and he appreciated the ice cream. So I got to bond a little bit with Brandon, the guy who bought my scooter. I hope he'll call me if he needs help. Now, let's see what else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Smokey, are you being a good boy? Oh, yes, he is. He's being a good boy. You want to come over here and say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people, little buddy? Yes, he is such a sweet little guy. I've learned. Now you're gonna hate me. I know you're gonna hate me. But I've learned that I can get him to stop barking so much. And I tried one of those collars to vibrate. Doesn't work at all. But he goes crazy in certain events. You know, now I know when the cat comes by, there's no stopping him. I have to close the door and be patient. But when he does this frivolous stuff where he barks at every little thing, I've learned to yell at him. I know you hate that. I hate that. It took me a long time to finally try it, but it works. I just yell at him, stop it, no. And he freezes. He's not used to me, being rough on him like that. And then, of course, I go sit down and give him a hug. So but he has to have some negative feedback to stop all that barking. It's really annoying, really. Now, as far as scooter safety, you guys are always scooter safety. You're always telling me things that, as an experienced motorcycle rider, I know some of these things are nanny state crap. I've been riding a long time. The only time I ever had an accident was when I tried to follow someone who was really experienced on a windy road, and he was going faster than I felt comfortable, and like a fool, I tried to keep up with him. That's a big rule in motorcycles. Never try to keep up with someone who's more skilled than you are. And what happened, of course, I was going too fast on a turn, went off the road and hurt myself, ended up in the hospital. So that ain't gonna happen again. I ain't gonna make a stupid mistake like that. Partly because I'm on a scooter and the maximum it goes is 40 miles an hour. The reason that I'm always doing fun things like this is because I learned a long time ago when I was a paraglider pilot there's a thing called risk and reward. If you're willing to take the risk, there are huge rewards. And I don't care how old I am, I'll always keep taking risk in return for a reward. It's very unlikely that I'm going to have a serious accident on that scooter. We just don't go fast enough. And when we are going a little faster, we're on country roads, and it's not likely that that either one of us is going to get hurt. So please, let me have my few pleasures. I'm 72 years old. There aren't that many daily pleasures left, but riding that scooter, especially with Trish and that little dog, people just wave at us and they love to see that. So it's a wonderful thing. And no, I don't wear any eye protection for me or her or the dog. So sue me. But I really enjoy it. And now that we're watching Long Way Up, Long Way Down, I told you about Ewan McGregor. That's our favorite series. So if you haven't watched that, you should watch that. He's going to make your day. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy. And Charlie Borman, his buddy, they're best friends, and it's a lot of fun to watch two guys yank each other around while they're riding down the road. It's a lot of fun. Another thing you'll see is oftentimes they're not wearing full face helmets. They're just wearing open face helmets, no eye protection. So come on, guys. It's not that big a deal. Was there anything else, Smokey? Trish is going to start going to daycare once a week. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave her for 2 or 3 hours or for 5 or 6 hours. It depends on how she feels. I'm really not doing it for me because what am I going to do? Go ride around on the scooter is about all I can do. I spend all my time with her, and I don't really want to have a separate life. I want to continue to devote my life to her, and so that her quality of life is always good. So I'm hoping that this will turn into some kind of hen party where she enjoys going to see these people, because she's already very looking forward to it, and so am I. First day, I'll go with her and stay with her the entire time so that I can get to know some of those people. So looking forward to that. And then I mentioned the lawyer thing, where we found out that if we follow a strict regimen of exactly how to present bills and things like that for Trish's health care, that they will be paid for by the trust, and by law it has to be done that way because that's the way the will is written. So the lawyer is a sweet, wonderful person, and she's non-confrontational. So I think it's going to work really well for me to run my correspondence through to her and use email only, so that I'm very careful about what I say and what I don't say. I don't want to get in an argument with Trish's in-law, her brother and sister-in-law. So I think that's going to go well if my lawyer is up on that, like I think she is. I still have to go back and make sure that all of the documentation on living will and our funeral arrangements are very clear to Molly. Molly will be running the show because she lives in town here. And both my daughters really, really got after me about taking care of myself when we both got sick, because they both realized that if I get sick, that changes everything. If I get hurt, it changes everything. So rightfully so, they got on me about taking care of certain things so that I have things in place in case I'm hurt and have to go into rehab for something. So that's the way our plans have gone. Also, we got a new gift from Ashley. I think it was from Ashley. It might be Ashley and Molly, or just Ashley. But now we have a large frame on the wall that has electronic pictures in it that go by every 5 seconds. And that has been a wonderful thing. We sit on the couch and just watch the pictures a lot of times because they're really beautiful. And I went back in the archives and pulled up some just lovely art pictures from when we were in Chattanooga. I took a bunch of pictures in Chattanooga. The video channel, the YouTube channel, the podcast is going well. I think it's going to start getting bigger because there are professionals that are going to start sharing it, and I'm going to start doing interviews with professionals about what we're doing and get their opinion. So I think you'll want to stick with it and start spreading the word. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, it's something that would really help us tremendously if you would do that. I've gotten rid of my income that was coming from the few little Medicare things that I wrote. There was so much trouble trying to keep certified on that on a yearly basis. So I finally let that go, and the YouTube income has replaced it, so we haven't lost any income. Anything you can do to help us get our subscriber base up would be very much appreciated, because I want to keep the commercials off of this. We might move to a Patreon thing, so in the comments, if you think that's a good idea, let me know. Many of my favorite podcasts are supported by Patreon. Just Have a Think, the most brilliant guy I've ever watched. Just Have a Think, and the Electric Viking. These are guys that are into renewable energy and talking about the economics of renewable energy, because if people were paying attention, they'd stop investing in gas and oil. It's just no future in it. The futures market on those commodities is going to start down. It's not going to come back. It's just much more expensive, and the legacy issues are horrible with gas and coal. So I think I've rambled on for too long now. Let's see. Yeah, the fire's dying down. So I'm going to let you go for now, and hopefully you'll make some comments, and we'll hear from y'all. Bye-bye.